Hello, darling hearts. It's your GAPS coach Emma here. I'm just not buying the MTHFR gene mutation nonsense. That's what I say to it. Sounds like motherfucker anyway, MTHFR. It's like my child being told that she was odd, as in oppositional defiant disorder. It's an acronym for something that just doesn't make sense. If you believe in terrain theory and if you believe that healing is voltage, like Dr. Jerry Tennant said decades ago now, I think, it's all about charge. It's all about, have you got your electrics right? Have you got your electric lights right? Your electrolytes, your macro minerals. My dad, just here at my dad's, was really poorly when I got here. He was dreadful. He was just really low energy, sitting in his chair, festering, basically. He's not on Facebook, so I can say that. In 24 hours, I've started to rebalance his minerals by giving him a mineral drink, by giving him some stock with an egg yolk in it and some Oyster Max for the copper, because copper is king. Copper is what your electric circuitry needs to properly function. I had him outside on the dewy grass this morning with his bare feet doing some qigong, doing some little breathing exercises and stretching his arms and opening up his chest. And in 24 hours, I'm like, how are you feeling, Dad? I'm feeling a bit better, actually. It's so simple. So this whole thing about gene mutations, right? Genes are expressed according to environmental stimulus. So if you're not getting out and not getting grounded, if you're not getting the right minerals, if you're not eating the right foods, if you're eating lots of starchy carbs from processed foods, you're going to be overloading on iron. You basically go rusty from the inside out. Iron oxidizes unless it has copper present as the general to order around those foot soldiers of iron and zinc. And if you're taking synthetic zinc, if you're taking synthetic D3, if you're taking ascorbic acid, all of these things hinder the proper copper metabolism. And there are ways of upping your copper that are delicious and easy. And I mean, you can use the patches as well, the little LifeWave patches. They activate copper peptide production and lots of other things that I can't really talk about here because you're not allowed to, otherwise you get in trouble for making claims. But, you know, those patches are now classed as a medical device in France, where they've been put into clinical trials, and it's been shown that they reduce pain. There are certain ones called IceWave that reduce pain. So anyway, there are tools, people, and if you believe that your diagnosis is yours, my fibromyalgia, my MTHFR gene, my whatever, then forget it, because you need to just know that it's a label that's been given by a medical industry that likes to divide into lots and lots and lots of really complicated, lots of different names of lots of different things, when really there is no disease, there's just deficiency and toxicity. So let's stop poisoning ourselves and get functional by getting our mineral balance right, by getting our food intake right, by getting grounded, by, you know, wearing your blue blockers, by getting away from the bad lights, from, you know, getting rid of the Wi-Fi and using an Ethernet cable, and all those things. They're all interconnected. Where's your water coming from? Is your water structured? You know, so many different things. Have you dealt with trauma? Have you shook it off like a dog with trauma release exercises? Have you done your EFT today, your emotional freedom technique, your tapping? You know, even though I feel like shit, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. It works. I should know, because I've been there. I've been suicidal. I've been anxious and depressed. I've thought, what is the point of carrying on in this hell-forsaken place? But actually, when you get balanced, the world looks like a completely different place. And you start to see the wonder and the awe and the magic. And you start to think, yes, this is a good place to bring children into this world. I actually feel really empowered by laughing in the face of adversity and choosing the other way, because it's not what you think. You know, when they say digital ID and you're going to have to, you know, give your fingerprints and do that. I just went to America on the airplane, and when they said, put your hands in here and give me your digital fingerprint thing, I just said, no, thank you. I'm opting out. And they went, okay. And they did something else. They took a scan of my passport or something. I know we're being watched all the time. I know there's cameras everywhere. This thing is watching all the time. This thing could give you, this black mirror could give you a version of me via AI, and you wouldn't know whether it was me or not. What are we supposed to do? We've just got to keep going step by step and, you know, stop it with the slave food and start to get remineralized. So see me at timelesscookeryclub.com and let's get cracking. Lots of love. Bye.